Morning, good evening to everybody out there in Facebook land and YouTube world. This is Candleshop Lotto coming to you, and also good morning, good evening to everybody out there on my Instagram. Uh, Congratulations to all the people that hit. I carried quite a few states last week for my hot traveling numbers. There was a lot of money made. Congratulations. Okay, now let's get right to it because you know I like to get right to it. Let's deal with Florida. Okay, on October the 27th, Florida had the 149. Okay, if you go back and you practice like I told you, and you study and you see which way Formula One is hitting for your state, you acquired it and you established that it's mid to eve for Florida. Okay. Uh the 149 hit on October the 27th in the midday. Okay, doing my mirror follow system right here, because this is my mirror follow system right here. If you're not familiar with it, please follow one of my very first videos, or take a look at some of the first videos I made, because I did show this system, and this system will be featured in my volume 2 book. Okay, now following this system, this is a very high average hitting system right here for pairs. Okay, and I always tell everybody that pairs is the number one thing you want to go to when you're playing lottery. Okay, so for the pick three, she did my plus minus mirror system. Several people did, but congratulations to Miss Mary, because she asked me to make this video to show. Yeah, she hit it. You know, she made some good money off of it, and I'm very proud of her, because she actually emailed me and she said, "Hey, Candleshop, I knocked that out, by myself. I saw it in the, I sent her the traveling numbers, and then she did this to follow it up to pull for her pair so she could pick the best traveling numbers, from the set that I sent her, and she caught this really well. So here is the actual sequence for the numbers that will come out of that 149 for the pairs. Okay, now this hit on the 27th. So on October the 27th, in the evening, okay, this is a mid to evening Formula One. Okay, so for Florida, the Formula One is mid to eve. Okay. If you're not familiar with Formula One, watch my other videos. You'll know what the Formula One is. That's very, simple. Okay, so what hit was the 159. Okay, and your pair there was the 19 pair. Okay, now the X is the extra other number that's unknown. Okay, you'll get that unknown number. If you have my lottery book, my old school lottery volume 1 book, I show in the pair section of my book, what you should do with a pair like 19, different pairs, what you should do with them, and the numbers you should plug for those pairs. Okay, so she caught that 159. So that's Florida. So let's do another one for Florida. Okay, midday Florida. Let's see what came out. It was the 480. All right, the 480 came out. All right, that was a midday. So we're gonna still do our mid to evening for our Formula One. Okay, and this is in Florida. All right, the 480 came. So what you get from that, from my mirror follow system, is the 1, the 7, the 2, and the 6. Okay, and you also get the 3, the 7, the 8, and I believe it's a 2. Okay, that's what you're gonna get out of that. All right. So what came out of that was the 727, which was a double. All right. So you got your 2 7s here, and you have your 7-2 pair. So the pairs that came from that was a 7-7 and a 2-7. We gave you your 727 right there. That hit for Florida. Congratulations, everyone. All right. And if you keep on moving, you'll see some more hits that came from out of these sections right here for the state of Florida. All right, now we're going to move to Louisiana, because a lot of people, I carried Louisiana this week, because a lot of people say, "Oh, it's just got one draw. We only got midday only." You know what I'm saying? So I carried Louisiana, and I walked a couple people through my mirror follow system for Louisiana. Okay, in Louisiana on the 26th of October, you don't have to put mid or even or none of that, because they only have, let me write it where everybody can see it. This is for Louisiana. Okay, and this was October the 26th. The number that came out was the 718. All right, and you follow my mirror follow system on that, you're going to get a 0, a 4, a 5, and a 9. And you're going to get a 1, a 5, a 6, and a 0. What hit was the 158. Okay, the pair that dropped out of that was that 1-5 pair. And like I said, if you follow my book, you'll understand what that X should be plugged for when you use that pair of 1-5. Okay, now we keep it moving from the 26th or the 20th. This hit on the 27th. All right, that hit on the 27th. All right, that's a date. This is a pair, that's a date. All right, now let's take what hit on the 27th, which was the 158. We're going to also run my mirror follow system, which will give you the 4, the 8, the 9, and the 3. And also give you the 1, 5, 6, and a 0. Okay? Now, what came and what hit on the 28th, I hate when that happens. Okay, what hit on the 28th, same thing, which is going to be midday, I believe was the 295. Okay? Now, here's your pair right here. Your 9 and your 5 was the pair that hit for Louisiana. And that's a one-draw state. Okay? So if you got a system that's going to give you the numbers for a one-draw state, you know that's a powerful system. This system was passed down to me many years ago. Okay? I've perfected some things in it. Okay? And that's why it hit so proficiently. Okay? It's such a high average. Okay? So that 9-5X, you're going to plug, follow my book. In the pair section, once again, you'll find what to plug for that 9-5 pair. That was on the 28th. Now we're going to move on to the pick 4. Because someone asked me a wonderful question. And I'm going to use a state that people can, oh, you don't never show no love for New Jersey. New Jersey ain't nobody showing no love. Okay, so let's see. On October the 28th, I'm going to write it up here so you can see it. New Jersey. All right. So you know this is for you, New Jersey. Hi, everybody out there in New Jersey, New York, everybody in Arkansas and California and Illinois for sure. Okay, my boy, he know who he is. He always on my Facebook. Okay. And congratulate everybody out there in Tennessee. I got a buddy out there in Tennessee. He had some personal issues and he backed up a little bit. You know who you are from the lottery because of your personal issues with family. I hope things are going better for you now. Let me keep it moving. Maryland. I mean, I can name every state, really. All states. How y'all doing? Okay, now let's get straight to New Jersey since everybody say you don't do nothing for New Jersey. Okay, on October the 28th, okay, this is going to be a mid to mid F1. That's your Formula 1. Okay. They had 0, what do they have? 0916. We doing that plus minus mirror system. Okay, and what you're gonna get out of that is your 1, 9, and a 5. Going across here, okay, we get a 0 out of this. We get an 8 out of that. We get a 4 out of that. We get a 2. We get a 0 and a 6. And down here, we get a 7, 5, and a 1. Okay, you know you got your 3s. That's your outcast right there, or your forecast numbers right there for that state. Okay, now, what hit on October the 20, what was it, the 20, that came out on the 28th. That was a mid. So it was a mid right there. So what we got for that hit was on the 29th, it came as 9568, I believe. The hit was 9568, and that was a midday hit as well. So that's going to be mid to mid. I'll leave that up there. That's F1. All right, so your 9568 is coming all across here. That's your 9568 for that. Okay. Congratulations. I know I'll put LJ and CT and who was that? Who's that? I don't know if that's a B or a P. Okay. Congratulations. Y'all made good money off of that. I'm proud that you use my system. A lot of people use the plus minus mirror system that was passed down to me, that I passed on many videos ago. And I hope everybody keep getting that money, because I'm going to tell you why this system is so good. That was the question. That leads me to the question that was asked. Okay. It said, wow, Candleshop, I notice your system works very proficiently. Okay, when you do lottery math, this is why it works so proficiently. Okay. You got a 1-0, you got a 1-1, you got a 1-2, you got a 1-3, you got a 1-4, you got a 1-5, etc. Right? Any number. Okay. This place is always canceled. You always go for the ones place, because in lottery, this is a 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 only. In lottery, What you got to know is every number stands by itself. And because of that, you are going to create a algorithm or a sequence that you won't create in regular mathematics. Okay? It's old school math. Okay, it's you're not carrying anything, nothing carries nothing, nothing holds nothing, and there is no extra places. It's just one place. So every number individually carries itself, and that creates something that people are not paying attention to. That's why my plus minus mirror system works so well. Okay? Because anything near 9, no matter what it is, if you put 9 near an 8, okay? Excuse me, we're going to run this down here. If you put 9 near an 8, it's going to give you, what, 17, right? So that'll give you, 17. So that'll just give you the 7 by itself in lottery math, which is a -1. Pay attention. Please pay attention, okay? If you put a 9 by a 9, it's going to give you 18. Okay? Right here. 9 minus 8 is 1. It's going to give you a -1 still. If you put it by anything, it doesn't matter, except put it by 0. 0 is the only thing where it won't give you a -1. It'll give you itself, which is a 9. Okay? So this is a plus right here. Let me make it clear, because I want people to understand exactly what's going on here. That's why I told you to get your pens and papers out and learn this. This is the plus right here. You're gonna get a minus. Okay, you're gonna automatically get that 9 and let's take it from the top. 9 and 9 will give you, here go your minus right here. These are your pluses. In the middle, imagine it's a plus, and then it's your minus right here. 9 and 9 will give you 18, which in lottery math is an 8. Okay, which is going to in turn equal a -1. Because when you subtract these two, you're going to get a -1. 9 and 8, okay? That's going to give you 17. In lottery math, it'll give you a 7. You subtract these two, it's still going to give you a -1. You could do the 9 and the 7 itself, okay? That's going to give you 16, which will give you a 6, which is going to still give you a -1 when you subtract those two numbers in the middle from each other. So this is following a certain sequence here, okay? Now, you can do this with any number, okay? It don't have to be the 9. It's not going to give you a -1. The 9s will give you a -1, okay? When you let's just do another one so you'll understand what I'm saying. If people say, well, where's the mirrors coming from? I'm going to show you where all this fits in and plugs to it. Just let's take the number 7, any number. It don't really matter. Okay, let's take 7 and we'll plug 7 to the 9 itself. Okay, 7 to the 9. Okay, we know this is going to be your plus, and here it's going to be your minus. We still stand in the same realm. Let's put that minus sign because we don't want to start no confusion. Okay, 7, if it stands near a 9, it's going to give you 16, which is a 6. Okay, you subtract them two, it's going to give you a 3. Okay, you go here, you take the 7 and you plug it near an 8. All right, that's the addition. 7 plus the 8, which is plugging near the 8. Okay, it's going to give you 15, which is a 5. You minus those two, it's still going to give you the -3. Okay, you take the 7 and the 7 itself. All right, it's going to give you 14. That's your 4 in lottery math. That's still going to give you your 3. Okay, the only time it's going to change is when you plug the 7 near a 2. Okay, that's actually the mirror of itself right there. When you plug it near the 2, you're going to get a 9. Okay, and you get that plugged together, what is it going to give you? It's going to give you 7 back. You plug it near a 1. It's going to give you 8. What's that going to give you? It's going to give you the 7 back. So these are the only two numbers that it's going to ever interchange with when you do pure lottery math. This is pure lottery math right here. This is what Mama Essie and them taught me. This is how they say, well, this is what we use. We use plus minus mirror. Now, the reason why mirrors are created, check this out. You can do that with any number. Okay, the 8s is going to give you 2. Let's do it chronologically because I like to deal with chronologics. Okay, you got your 9s is going to give you that 1. The 8s is going to bring forth some type of a 2. Okay, the 7s is going to bring forth a 3. let me see, A7, the 6 is going to bring forth a 4. The 5 is going to bring forth the 5. 5 bring forth itself all the time. Period. Okay, there's only one other number that does that, and that's the 0. 0 bring forth itself all the time. This is pure lottery math right here. And people need to pay attention to this stuff right here. That's why that system that was given to me, that I gave to everybody on my videos, works so proficiently. Because it's dealing with pure lottery math. The 9 is going to give you the 1. The 9 ain't going to just give you the 1. It'll also give you the 9. Okay, the 8 is going to break itself, and the 8 will give you itself back. Okay, the 7 and the 7, yeah, it's going to bring you the 3, but it also will bring you the 3 back. The 6 will bring you itself back at certain points, but the 5 will always bring the 5, and the 0 will always bring you a 0. Okay? That's where your mirrors start. 5 and 0 is a mirror. And you finish your mirrors over. Sorry about that. I'm sorry about that, everybody. This is somebody sending me a message. Okay, I'm sorry about that. I hope it's not too loud where it's drowning me out. Okay, the 5 and the 0, those are your mirrors. This is where the mirrors begin. This is where you get this 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And you get your 5. There you go. That's the beginning. 6, 7, 8, 9. Those are your mirrors. That's where this plugs in. Okay. Now, I want to congratulate everyone. Please pay attention and please start studying.